What is blazing, everybody? BlazeStar56 here, and welcome to How to Draw SpongeBob SquarePants from the show, well, SpongeBob SquarePants. I wanted to do a How to Draw video on the channel, and I will be doing more in the future, but I want to start with SpongeBob. So first off, we're going to start by drawing the base of that. That's step one. And my first tip for this is always have a base when you're drawing a popular character or if you're drawing your own character. So now I'm turning down the opacity, and now we're going to start drawing the body of SpongeBob. And this is why you always need to have a base for anything that you're doing. So this is step number 2, and my second tip is your base is your road map for everything that you're drawing. I don't use road maps, but for this video in particular, it's a how to draw. I'm going to use a road map because that's what I want to do for it. And so now I am starting on the extra features, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And I'm going to honor the style of SpongeBob, and that's why I'm removing the cheek, because I'm going to draw it in the style that it was portraying. So I had a little difficulty with the eyes because I wanted the right portion, but I managed to get to it. So now we're going to be drawing the lower body of SpongeBob, his pants, tie, and yeah, pretty much. So this is step number 3, and my next tip is to take each observe every detail. I kind of had to think of it for a second. Observe every detail of the drawing that you're doing. So now we're going to draw the hands. And since these are in layers, they're going to be, separately, so that the coloring portion runs a little more smoothly. Now we're going to draw the legs and the shoes for SpongeBob. And SpongeBob is a very easy character to draw. That's why I decided the first how to draw character that I wanted to do was SpongeBob. And so now we're going into the coloring process of this drawing. I took off the opacity. We don't need the opacity anymore because we already know what we're doing. And we're going to put in the basic colors of SpongeBob. And this how to draw series, is for everyone who wants to draw their popular characters or wants to learn how to get better at drawing. This is, my first style video of doing it. So as you see, I had the original colors of SpongeBob's cheek and chin, and now we're adding some extra details to the eyes. You technically don't need to add extra detail to the eyes. This is how I do it, but if you want to, go right ahead. Don't let me stop you. And so now we're adding the air holes because SpongeBob is, a sponge. And a sponge isn't a sponge without his holes. Pause. And so now we're going into the coloring process of SpongeBob's pants and tie. And this was actually a very interesting coloring process because there's a lot of shading detail that goes into SpongeBob. There's not a lot, but it's enough. So now we're doing the shoes. And yeah, as simple as that. So now I'm just adding a little extra detail to SpongeBob's collars, shirt collars. And don't mind this. This is just when you're working with a transparent background. You want to make sure that everything is fully detailed. So that's why I colored in everything white and just colored it back in white. But for instance, I colored the front part white, but I left the side gray. So this is the finished project. So for all my digital artists, this is a tip for you. Always work in layers. You want to work in layers. You don't want to work on one layer and struggle to color everything. So now I'm just adding SpongeBob's color for his ridges, sponge ridges, because I want it to be as close to SpongeBob's design as possible. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want more how to draw videos on the channel, you already know what you need to do.